Hero of Z, GokuT23's Origin, Episode 12, Michael's Super Saiyan Transformation.
I will not let you destroy my world! You see this? This is GokuT23!
If you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now and make sure you click that bell so you'll be the first to know about any new Dragon Ball Z discussion what if I make. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Hero of Z, GokuT23's Origin, where we discuss about how GokuT23 became the character he is today. Previously on Hero of Z, we mentioned that a boss has now transformed to the legend, which was known as a Super Saiyan, as he has now tapped into that power, and with that, Samir went and tried to kill Gohan, but Abbas easily dealt with Samir. Samir tried to overpower Abbas, but he saw that Abbas was too strong for him to even handle, as each time he made a move, Abbas was able to counter his move very quickly. Just then, Samir decided to go and destroy the planet, as he saw that the planet got destroyed, but it still had some time before it will be completely destroyed. Within that time, Samir decided to go and use 100% of his power, just so he could show Abbas his true power, but even so, Samir still didn't stand a chance against Abbas, as the Master went and revived all of Abbas's friends, including Michael, and he has now took them right back to planet Earth, leaving Abbas and Samir to fight on planet Namek due to Abbas's request. Just when Samir saw that he didn't stand a chance against Abbas decided to go and spare his life. As he left, and before he can leave, Samir went and tried to kill him with a blast, which got Abbas really angry, so he went and beat the shit out of Samir and killed him with the Kamehameha wave. Abbas then tried to go and escape from the planet, but he saw that there was no way out, as he was the only soul on planet Namek, and before you know it, the planet has now exploded, as Abbas was in it and he did not leave the planet. Find out what happens inside this part. Hero of Z, Episode 12, Michael's Super Saiyan Transformation. Everyone has now got the news that planet Namek just got exploded and that Abbas was in the planet when it happened. And so they all came into grip on losing Abbas, and they began to mourn for him.
No, not Abbas! No!
No, Abbas! Abbas has always been this way. He's always ready to take on the challenge, even if it's bigger than him.
Both Abbas and Samir are gone. The universe sure did me a favor this time.
Hey, shut the hell up. Don't say that about my brother.
Shut it, foolish brat. You're looking at your new ruler, Michael, the Prince of all Saiyans.
With that, the Z-Fighters got angry with Michael, as he was letting the power get to his head, but from there, Daishingen has now arrived, as he looked at everyone and said, I have just got the word from our great master to let you all know, Abbas has survived the blast and he's still alive. I cannot tell you where he is. The master didn't give me permission to disclose this information, but all you need to know is that he is okay. Everyone was very happy and relieved hearing this news, while Michael got angry and said to himself,
Huh? Abbas is alive? No! I'm not gonna let that clown surpass me yet again!
With that, Michael was very desperate, as he left on a spaceship and he went and started to search for Abbas. While all this was happening, back on planet Namek, just when the planet was about to explode, Abbas has now killed Samir, as he went and made his way towards Samir's spaceship, and when he got there, he saw that the spaceship was completely broken. And from there, he began searching his way out. While doing so, he then sensed someone's power was fading away, as he made his way towards her and he saw that it was no one other than Ultier. She was still hurt from the blast that Samir threw towards her when Abbas transformed to a Super Saiyan. With that, he then went and picked Ultier up, as he was confused on why she wasn't transported to planet Earth. Abbas then saw a space pod was sitting right next to her, as he decided to go and place her into the space pod, and from there he picked the space pod up and threw it, causing it to be sent out of space, as the planet has now gone and it exploded. Once when planet Namek has exploded, due to the pressure, it got Abbas to be sent flying out of space, and with that, Abbas has now passed out for quite some time. Once when Abbas woke up, he saw that he was floating in space while Ultir was right next to him, and therefore Abbas was confused on how he was able to breathe on space. With that, the Master has arrived right next to Abbas. As Abbas saw him, and the Master said, "Abbas, well done on your battle. You made me proud." "Huh? Thank you so much, Master. I'm so glad you're happy. But Master, how am I still alive?" "Didn't you know this? Sayyid has the ability to breathe anywhere. You can breathe in space, Abbas. And now that you're awake, I want you to go with Ultir to a planet called Planet Yadrit. Over there, I want you to train with one of my men. He will teach you a new technique. He's waiting for you as we speak." "Oh wow! We can breathe in space? That's awesome! And of course, Master, I'm ready for anything you ask me to do." As the Master went, and he transported Abbas towards Planet Yadrit, and he advised Abbas to begin his training, and therefore he also told Abbas to train with Ultir so that she can get stronger and know what it means to be training with the Sayyid. He was ordered by the Master to do a lot of training with her and train with one of his men who was waiting for Abbas to arrive. Once when Abbas got to Planet Yadrit, he was confused on the planet, but therefore the man has come and met with Abbas as he gave Abbas the Yadrin clothes that he has to wear on this planet since it is very traditional. Abbas had no choice but to wear the clothes as he felt weird wearing it, but now his training has begun as he went and trained Ultir, and now she has become part of the Z fighters. Due to the fact that Abbas and the Master saved Ultir, she had nothing but loyalness towards both of them, especially the Master, as her goal was to do everything that the Master wanted her to do, and now Abbas and her relationship has kicked up as they kept training non-stop. Michael, on the other hand, has spent over 1 year trying to find Abbas, but he couldn't, and therefore he has come back all upset, knowing that he can never transform to a Super Saiyan, but he decided to go and do everything he can to train so he can achieve that power by himself. Once when he came right back to planet Earth, he then saw that Urza was there, as she noticed that he didn't have anywhere to go or stay, so she offered him to come and stay at her home since she is rich and she has a huge home. Michael decided to go and accept her offer, and now he went and begun training in a gravity machine room, trying to get stronger. While all of this was happening, Iblis was watching everything as he saw Abbas killing Samir and how everything was going down, and said, "Looks like Abbas has finally transformed to a Super Saiyan. How interesting. But now it is time for you to go and kill him, Jalal." "What do you want me to do for you, my lord?" "I want you to go and resurrect Madara. You know the rules. Go do it, and if you do this, I will let you be the one to stand next to me when the war begins. But to do so, you need to make Urza be the sacrificial one. That is the only way, Jalal. Madara Uchiha will be alive again. Leave everything to me." As Jalal went and he made his way towards Urza, and without her noticing, he went and kidnapped her as she was passed out. When Urza got up, she saw that she was all tied up in a place known as the Tower of Heaven. Urza began to freak out, and she saw that Jalal was there as he was laughing and said, "Oh, my dear Urza, we meet again. It is time for you to sacrifice yourself for me, and therefore I can resurrect the great Madara once again."
You are sick, Jalal. You need help. There's no way I'll help you. I would rather die first before I help the likes of you.
"Oh, you foolish woman. You have no idea. This time your little ex-boyfriend Abbas isn't here to save you. You are done for, and now I'm gonna make sure you die. The last time that brat came and stopped me, this time he's not gonna stop me."
I depend on the Master. He will send someone to save me, and I'll stop you myself, Jalal.
While all that was happening, back on Urza's home, Renji was tripping out as he didn't know what happened with Urza and that she has disappeared. With that, the Z-Fighters got together as he didn't know who or where Urza was until they saw Whis. He has arrived and they asked him about what happened. Whis then looked towards him as he used his staff, and he saw that it was Jalal who went and kidnapped Urza, and from there he told him that it would appear that Urza is actually in a place called Tower of Heaven. She's held there to be a sacrificial material so that Jalal can go and resurrect Madara Uchiha. Upon hearing that, Michael was there as he heard that Urza got kidnapped, and he started to get a little bit worried, so he decided to go and rush towards the Tower of Heaven by himself to save Urza. Once when Michael got there, He then saw that Jalal's men came out as they tried to fight Michael, but he easily went and dealt with him, as he has now come to where Urza was being held. Once when he got there, he then saw that Urza and Jalal were there, as he looked towards Jalal and said,
So this is where you've been hiding this whole time, Jalal.
If it isn't Michael, the coward, say it!
Michael, what are you doing here?
I'm here to save you, woman. And I came here to kick his ass.
But why go away, Michael? It's too dangerous.
It's dangerous for you too. Your point?
Okay, I've had it enough. I'm sorry to break your guys' little lovey-dovey moment right here.
We don't love each other!
Whatever it may be, you're too late. I have already started the process, and any minute now, Urza will be one with the tower, and therefore, Madara will be resurrected!
Yeah, over my dead body!
As Michael went and he charged towards Jalal, and he striked him, but Jalal managed to get up, and from there he went and kicked Michael in his face, getting Michael to be sent flying towards the rocks. Michael was doing everything he can to hold his own against Jalal, while Jalal was slowly increasing his power, and he began to overpower Michael, as he went and started to beat the shit out of him. Michael tried to do everything he can to hold his own, but Jalal managed to go and one-shot him, getting him to be sent flying high in the air, and with that he followed him as he went and decked him towards the ground. Michael then saw that Urza was being released from her chain, as Urza saw Michael, and from there she said,
Please, Michael, don't be here. Leave. He will kill you.
I told you I'm here to save you, woman. That's what I came here for.
With that, Jalal saw that this was his opportunity, as he went and shined a blast towards Urza to kill her, but Michael came right in from the blast, as he got hit head on and he began to scream in pain, while Urza saw and she began to have tears flowing down her face, and from there, when Michael fell to the ground, he was just holding on to his life, as Urza came towards him, started to cry and said,
Why, Michael? Why did you do this for me? You were supposed to not come here.
Urza, run away. Save yourself. Don't stop running.
As Michael has now passed out, and from there Urza began to cry and said,
No. Michael! Michael!
With that, Jalal went and he recaptured Urza, but she managed to go and kick him in his face, but from there Jalal went and decked her as she fell to the ground, and he went and started to beat the shit out of her. Just when he was doing that, Urza was screaming in pain, while Michael's body was reacting to her scream, and from there, Jalal went and he powered up an attack and aimed it towards Urza, as the attack went and it pierced right through her thighs, and she fell to the ground and began to bleed out. Michael, on the other hand, has passed out, as he began to dream of him running somewhere in a dark place, as he had no idea, and from there, he saw that a boss was standing right in front of him, as he looked towards him and he tried to hit him. With that, he got angry and said, What's wrong, Michael? Are you jealous that I got Super Saiyan and you don't?
A boss? No, you clown! I'm the only one to get Super Saiyan!
As Michael saw that everyone was laughing at him, and from there he got really angry, and he started to remember his Saiyan race.
Father! Michael, you are the Prince of all Saiyans. One day, you're gonna be the King of all Saiyans. Never let them be above you.
With that, Michael then realized that this was just a ghost he was chasing the whole time, and he wanted to be his own man, and from there he got up. Urza saw that Michael got up, as Michael's ki began to flow, and he realized that he needs to now follow his own path, and that is to do everything he can to get closer to the master.
Screw a boss. Screw my title. Screw it all. All I care about is to be the master's best man. Not that clown. I just want to do what's best for the woman I love.
Back for more, huh? I see you want to know a secret? I am Samir's master! I trained that bastard to be this strong and to make you his pet. And now, I'm gonna make Urza and you my pet. What do you think, you can beat me? Michael then saw that Urza was lying in the ground as she was bleeding out, and he got very angry seeing Urza was almost dead, as his heart gave out and Michael began to go and scream and said,
You damn monster. You never know when to stop, do you? What have you done? What did you do to my Urza?
Michael has finally done it, as he managed to see the woman he loved die right in front of him, or so he thought, and that caused him to go and break down, as he is now transformed into a Super Saiyan.
You made Urza cry. Time to make you cry and beg me for mercy.
What? First a boss, and now him? No way! He yelled here. That's the way, now try it again. Huh? Well. It looks like Michael has finally become a Super Saiyan too. Congratulations, buddy. I cannot wait to see your power again. Oh my, it would appear that Michael has now transformed to a Super Saiyan. Looks like the Master is watching him. Whis, I want you to follow Michael and be his guidance, help him wherever he needs the help. You got it, Father. I'll even train him from time to time. No, it can't be! How? Michael went and charged right towards Jalal, as he decked him right in his face, and from there he followed and he begun to beat the shit out of Jalal. Jalal tried to do everything he can to hit Michael, but Michael's Super Saiyan was far above what Jalal could even comprehend. The one who trained Samir has now fallen to the one who was known to be Samir's pet, as Michael has now accepted his main role, and that was to fight and live for the Master, and now he has been rewarded with the power of a Super Saiyan. As Michael went and he begun to beat the shit out of Jalal, and before you know it, he threw him high in the air, as he went and powered up a final flash and killed him with it. With that, Michael saw that the building was collapsing, as he went and picked Urza up and he flew outside, as the entire building has now turned into nothing but dust. Urza heard everything that Michael was saying about her, as she looked towards him and she said,
Michael, why didn't you ever tell me how you felt about me?
Oh no. I felt like you didn't recover from your last relationship, so it was pointless to me. So from this point on, I'm never gonna make you shed tears. I will promise you that.
I feel the same for you, Michael. Please never let me go again.
As Michael and Urza confessed their love to one another, and they hugged each other. While all of this was happening, far in the land, the Black Dragon Saiyan has seen everything, as he began to laugh and say,
Pathetic Saiyans keep getting stronger. It will make it more fun when I bathe in your blood. Soon, they will know the wrath of the Black Dragon Saiyan.
Find out what happens in the next episode of Hero of Z. Make sure you click the bell, my Z fan, so you'll be the first to know when the next episode comes out. And if you haven't joined my Discord server yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below and join it so you can become the first Z fighters.